Welcome to Niger News Series, where we break down the headlines that matter the most, making sense of the complex, in ways that truly connect. Today, we look into a story that has gripped the nation, a tale of power, justice, and intrigue involving Dele Farotimi, the outspoken human rights lawyer, and Afe Babalola, one of Nigeria's most revered legal luminaries. Did Afe Babalola withdraw his case against Farotimi because of pleas from the Ooni of Ife and other well-meaning Nigerians, or was it to avoid the potential damage an exposé during the trial could have caused to his illustrious legal legacy? After all, the arrest and prolonged detention of Farotimi itself substantiates the themes of his controversial book, Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System. Farotimi was arrested and charged for offenses based on laws that no longer exist in Ekiti State, yet the judicial system failed to recognize this, exposing the very flaws his book criticized.
I am the chairman of Transparency International. I've given lectures alongside with Obasanjo and others. For one to come and say, I won my cases through corruption, strikes at the bottom of all I am. That was why I rejected every appeal to take the case out of court. There is nothing I'm going to gain by his imprisonment. If I sue him, there's something I'm going to gain from any so-called damages. When Obasanjo wrote and came here, I said no. When Kuka phoned and came, I said no. But on this occasion, I say yes.
To fully understand this story, we must look at Dele Farotimi's history. Known for his fearless activism, Farotimi has spent decades challenging the status quo. He is a vocal advocate for human rights and a harsh critic of Nigeria's political elite, particularly the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Farotimi has accused Tinubu's government of perpetuating systemic corruption and suppressing dissent. Farotimi's book, Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System, encapsulates his frustrations with the country's judicial system, describing it as a tool often used by the powerful to silence critics and oppress the weak. On December 3, 2024, Dele Farotimi was arrested in a dramatic operation at his Lagos office and forcibly taken to Ekiti State to answer to defamation charges brought by Afe Babalola. The charges stemmed from alleged statements in Farotimi's book, where he criticized the Nigerian judiciary and called for systemic reforms. However, what was meant to be a straightforward legal matter quickly transformed into a national scandal. It was discovered that some of the statutes invoked against Farotimi had been repealed in Ekiti State. Despite this, the court denied him bail for nearly 3 weeks, an unprecedented move for misdemeanor offenses. This blatant misuse of power raised questions about the fairness and integrity of Nigeria's justice system. His arrest and prolonged detention only amplified his message, as it highlighted the very abuses he has spent his career fighting against. The legal quagmire. As the trial gained public attention, it became evident that Afe Babalola's case lacked merit. Legal analysts pointed out that the charges were based on repealed laws, and the prolonged detention of Farotimi was a violation of his constitutional rights. Meanwhile, public sentiment began to shift. Influential figures, including the Ooni of Ife, reportedly intervened, urging Babalola to reconsider his legal actions. But was this the real reason for the withdrawal of the case? Or did Babalola, a man known for his legal acumen and reputation, realize that a trial could expose flaws in his arguments and tarnish his legacy? Many observers believe the latter, as the case threatened to reveal deeper issues within Nigeria's judiciary system. Implications and conclusion. This case is more than a legal battle. It is a microcosm of Nigeria's broader struggles with justice, governance, and accountability. According to the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, over 70% of the country's prison population are pretrial detainees, many held for years on minor or dubious charges. Farotimi's case underscores the urgent need for judicial reform and the protection of free speech in a democracy. Moreover, this saga highlights the role of power and influence in Nigeria's legal system. From the dramatic arrest to the withdrawal of charges, it's clear that the judiciary is often a battleground for political and personal interests. However, it also serves as a wake-up call. If Nigeria is to fulfill its potential, it must build a justice system that upholds fairness and equity, regardless of status or influence. As a nation, we must demand better. Not just from our leaders but from the systems meant to protect us. Will this case and Dele Farotimi's book, Nigeria and its criminal justice system spark meaningful reform, or will it be yet another chapter in Nigeria's long history of systemic injustice? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, choices have consequences. Thanks for watching Niger News Series. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking news and in-depth analysis.